Oh, follow. Hi guys, it's Kim Michelle, and this is my last take. I think 6 recordings of this video, but as you can tell by the title, we're getting into a little girls yap yap session today. Hold on. You lose your phone like me, but you're getting upset because as I'm filming this video, people are unsubscribing from me. I see that my count is going down. Like it's literally making me hard to even continue this video, but you know I'm still gonna do it. Hi guys, it's your girl Kim Michelle. Welcome to a new video on my channel, and as you can tell by the title, we are getting into a girls talk today. Everything relationships, finances, and self-care. You know, Miss Hello Kitty is in the back of my way. She's back there just vibing with us. Please do not mind this open wall. I've been working on the wall all day. Still renovating my room. It's getting there. But anyways, let's get into this video. Hey guys, today's a new day. It is actually 4:10, and I'm redoing this video. I did this video yesterday, last night, but like all the things were going wrong. People was unsubscribing to me, so that was making me feel bad. Then all my wall decor that I did just before making the video started falling off the wall, and I was like, OMG, like I don't know what to do. Let me just take a break, step back from it, don't force it too much. You know, I gotta go to work in the morning. So I let it be, and I went to get this video out every week. I wanted to be consistent and get a video out. But it felt like it wasn't working, but I got it. We're gonna talk about relationships. So the first topic is relationships, and I broke it down to 3 key points, and I have it on my phone, which is creating your own identity, stop building a man, and it's okay to just leave. What I mean by creating your own identity is that I see in a lot of us, like a lot of women, think that you only have to be a wife and you only have to be a mother, or some people choose one or the other, or some people only choose them as together. I feel as a woman, we are more than that. We can have the career, we can have the hobbies, we can do more. You don't have to just cater to the man only. Like, you can do more things. It's just that don't make your whole identity the man, the kids, the wife lifestyle, because when, let's say y'all get a divorce, you're no longer going to be in that lifestyle. So now you're either going to become devastated because you don't have a hobby or, you know, something to keep you busy away from the divorce. Or let's say that the dad leaves you, so now you're a single mom and you made your whole life being a mom with a happy family basically, and now you're gonna be resenting your kids because you didn't have your kids for yourself. You had to keep a man basically. You don't have kids, keep a man, and always have your own identity before going into any of these type of relationships. Even with friends, like when you're going into relationships with friends, have your own identity. Your friends can't be your whole identity. Like, you ever meet someone that's like trying to copy you? Those are the people that don't have their own identity. Like when you can see that they're trying to like copy every little thing you do, like you don't want to be around those type of people because those people try to, like, I don't think they intentionally do it, but they're like destiny swapping with you, and you don't want to be around those type of people. You don't want them to be your mama, you don't want that to be your dad, because they in a relationship, and different type of relationships, but they're in a relationship because of the partner and not you. So then they show resentment to, you know, either one of the parties, and you don't want your kids to grow up with that resentment that you have, or you don't want your partner to start resenting you because you're like, you know. So just having your own identity, it literally creates a boundary that like I said in my very first video, men and women, the lines have been blurring and it's intertwining, and in order to make it like this, like separate, like pull it apart, everyone needs to have their own identity. Because I'm not just saying we're the only ones that basically are like, I want to call it like a vampire, energy vampires, because men are also too, especially a lot of those hobosexual men that don't have nowhere to live. What they call them? The men that don't have nowhere to live, so they do anything just to try to live with you. But then you building, that goes to my next point, building them in. Then you start building them up because you're like, you trying so hard to like feel good about yourself. And it's like, there's other ways to feel good about yourself, by creating a hobby, investing in yourself. Instead of investing all that money in that man, buy him like buy him all this stuff that he should be able to buy for himself, especially if y'all are the same age, even if he's older than you. Like, anybody in this world, if they want something, they should go get it by themselves. Don't try to interfere with a lot of these men's karma, because a lot of these men have karma, and the women are upholding the karma. Like the women who married the man who got baby mamas and all this stuff, and they signed up for child support. Little do y'all know that, well, I don't know if anybody knows, but I recently found out from a friend that child support can come from the wife. Like, let's say that let's say a guy marries a girl. No, let's say a guy sleeps with a girl, have her baby, that's become the baby mama. Now the baby mama put him on child support, and he goes out and marries somebody else, now his new relationship will be funding the baby mama. And it's like, now you gotta ask questions like, do you got kids? Like, that's literally a valid question to ask somebody. Do you got kids? Because baby, I am not paying for, I don't want you to be a deadbeat, but at the same time, I'm not paying for them if they're not my kids. Like, you know, now if he lets you know, maybe like y'all can talk about it, like, you know, but I feel like as a woman, you shouldn't take anybody on with baggage. That goes back to the identity thing and the homosexual. If somebody got that much baggage, I feel like they shouldn't even be out here dating. But it's like, if they co-parenting, okay, so that means that he's okay with financing and doing it by himself. But there's some men who are homosexuals who just marry people, you know, just do all this stuff just to have a roof over their head, do this stuff so they can have shoes on their feet, food in their stomach. And it's like, a lot of women do the same thing, but we're not talking about women, we're talking about men, and how a lot of them can be homosexuals. But the reason I say a lot of women are the same way is because I have a friend like this, and like I said, relationships go for friendships and partnerships. And you want to watch out for both, either way. Next is basically stop being a man, and it's okay to just leave. So even though, if you love them, like I said in my first video, even if you love them, even if you think that, oh, they're the love of your life, just leave. The first time your stomach start tingling up, the first time you gotta question something, the first time you think you gotta look through that phone, baby, you better just leave. Literally, you could just ghost them, which is not really a good thing to do, but at the same time, if that will help you, just ghosting them instead of communicating, because some people can't really communicate. But if you want to try to practice communicating and be like, hey, I didn't like how you did this, or I'm just not feeling it anymore. Like, you literally could be going on 5 years with this person. I'm not feeling it anymore. Wake up one day, you're not feeling it anymore. You don't have to keep dragging it on. Like, I feel like women get in danger when they start dragging the men along, and I feel like it's because we drag the men along, and then you leave and they're like, oh, she been messing with them the whole time, when technically you've been mentally checked out, you know, everything. You've been not in the relationship. You just was, the presence was there, but your emotions, everything else wasn't there. And some guys don't even see that. That's how you know you should have left, if he didn't see that. Like, you know, he didn't do the mutual communication. So you should just leave. Next topic, finances. So credit card versus debit card. I say, I'm 22, and I've learned that credit card is the best option. Right now, I have not paid my credit cards back, and my camera's about to die. But I haven't paid my credit card back. But it's good to use your credit card as the debit card. So the money that you make from your debit card, put it to the credit card, and it helps build your credit. So like, if you're trying to get a house, land, any car, any big purchase in the next few years, maybe next 5 to 6 years, 7 years, that's what they will look back on and see your history, and that can help you like with your history. So you might want to start as young as possible, teaching yourself about credit and debit and which option is better for you, especially which purchases you're going to be making in the future, because you want to start building your credit now, today, because you don't want to be 30 years old still getting cosigners. You don't want to be 40 years old still trying to get cosigners, when you know you could have started young and invested in your time of learning how to, you know, do those things. The next one is apply for help. I have applied for help. Like, we're in our early 20s, so applying for help, guys, do not be ashamed. I had food stamps for 6 months. I only needed it for 6 months. You don't have to be like those people that stay on Section 8 forever and never get off their behind. But if like it appeared in your time or appeared in your life that you need help, apply for the help. There's so many relief programs. When I was in college, I applied for the COVID relief program that helped me get through the rest of my semesters. I applied for the food chain program. I forgot what it's called. I think it was like food chain or something like that. I applied for food stamps like in the last, like 6 months ago. I applied for my last days in college, you know, so I can get through, like, you know, get to the next step in my life. It's okay to apply for help, apply for those grants. Be careful about them loans, and be careful about the people that you borrow the money from, because you don't want to be borrowing money from family and they try to throw it in your face, or you said you're gonna pay them back, but they want you to pay them back the next day as soon as you get, like, you don't want those type of people, because like they really are not there to help you. Half the time they're mentally going to be draining you about that money when they said that you can use that money and you could pay them back whenever, but it's never whenever, because they want it back when they want it back, so you got to give it back when they want it. and it's kind of draining when you trying to get it and you trying to get help, but like family and friends is doing all this extra stuff. Like, girl, you better off getting help from the government. And it's no shame in that. The only shame I say is if you stay getting help and you don't ever get off your behind. Like, that's where the shame comes in. If you are capable to get up and work, or like you know those people that stay on Section 8 for like 10, 15 years, and they were capable to work. They was out here clubbing, partying, you know, under the radar, paying $1 rent and stuff. Those type of people, I feel like they need shame. But people that couldn't get up, or they got too many kids, they actually need the help. The other people is taking their position, like taking the spots for real, and it's very annoying. Like, I'm 22 and I've been on the Section 8 waiting list. Day I turned 18, I applied, and I'm still on that waiting list. So hopefully I'm able to get it. If I'm not, by the time Section 8 is, call me, I'm gonna be money up. Like, bro, I'm about to be making 6 figures soon. Like, speaking that into existence, like, soon. But the next topic is self-care, and I'm kind of going a little fast. I'm sorry about that, guys. It's just that my camera's about to die, and I want this video to get out to you guys before the camera dies. Self-care. Work-life balance is in this point. Treating yourself and learning yourself. Work-life balance is key. Girl, fuck that job. Fuck that job. Literally, girl, like, listen to me. That job is not more important than your health, than anything. If you need a sick day, if you need an off day, if you need a regroup yourself day, first of all, you also need to be going out on the weekends, especially if you're in your 20s. You don't need to be just working. No, you can work, party. And you don't even have to party. You can work, treat yourself out to dinner or something. Work, take yourself on a date, or go on a date with somebody, or hang out with some friends, or, you know, live in the moment and enjoy your life. Don't just be working, and then when you turn 40 years old, you look back and you like, what did I do? All I did for 20 years was work. Child, you better go to the parties. You better do. Now, I'm not saying go there and get crunk. Get so crunk that you lose your phone like me. But, you know, that was in college. But, yeah. Don't get too turned. But, like, enough where you can balance your life, where you can still get money, still get it paid, and you still enjoy your 20s. You want to also be building yourself up, like learning yourself. Self-care is about learning who you are, going through the motions and the journeys, and not skipping through and trying to get the 6 figures without going through the path, without building the structure. You want to build that structure so that when you do get 6 figures, you can stay at 6 figures and then triple it, double it, you know? So you don't want to just skip all the steps and then you get that fast money. Fast money is never good money, bro. And I say that because fast money go like that. And I remember I had fast money like in 2020, and I had a car, I had money, bro. I was balling out. That money only lasted probably like 5 months. But that money only lasted for so long. And I got that fast money because I was talking to a guy who was like, into scamming and stuff. But that's another story time. We're not telling my business in the second video. We're not telling my business. We could do that in another video. But yeah, and the camera about to die, so I don't got time to get into the story about that. But yeah, then you want to treat yourself. When girls start saving your money and save your money to treat yourself. Put $5 away so you can treat yourself to some coffee. Treat yourself to, some jewelry, in which I got some nice jewelry. Treat yourself to something nice. Buy yourself a gift every once in a while. Even if you have kids, even if you got a husband, get a separate bank account first of all. Put some money to the side for yourself. Like, you don't just, like I said, creating your own identity. Oh my gosh, it's about to shut down. Okay.
Y'all, the camera just died. Oh my gosh. Okay, but what I was saying basically before I close it out is you want to create your own separate bank account, put your money to the side, invest it to help you invest in yourself. You don't want to be looking ranchy-danchy and your whole family looking better than you. Like, it's okay for you and your kids and your husband, y'all can all be looking good together. Your boyfriend, whoever it is, even if you single, because girl, I'm single and I'm loving life, I'm enjoying it. But you still don't want to look like you just be working 58 hours. Like, you want to look feminine. You want to look like a woman. You don't want to be looking like a man out here. So it's okay to put some money to the side and enjoy yourself. And remember, you're 20, you're young. Even if you're 30, you're young. Even if you're 40, you're young. You're young. You're big, like, yeah. That's all for today's video. See you guys in the next video next week.
Y'all, and I done messed up. Dropped my board. Oh, let's see if I can put this thing back up there. Y'all like it? Hold on. Oh shoot, please don't break. I just did this right. Ouch, dang, that one just hit me in the head. I just did this right before. Why is it not? Hold on. Okay, y'all, so the whole thing then fell off the wall. So I'm actually gonna have to go to the store tomorrow because I don't have no more pieces in order to hang up the whiteboard. So the whiteboard is just gonna have to sit above my bed for now. Oh, it's just like everything just falling. But yeah, let's see. My whole setup is messed up, y'all.